Hey, thanks for tuning into this PowerPoint presentation. This is just going to take you through some of the services that we have at Denny Andrews Consulting and also what you'll have available to you if you decide that you want to come on board and market and sell some of this stuff. So I'm just going to be real brief. It'll take about maybe 7-8 minutes to get through this, but you'll have a really good understanding when we're done. So there's a short document that's like 3 pages long that you can read that will take you through this stuff very quickly. And you can go to my website and download it. It's under the member section and then under technology brokers. And here's a copy of it right here on the site that you can see. Take a look at that and then continue through the PowerPoint presentation and I'll explain everything. Here is the links on the website, and if you look, you can see over to the far right and down is where it says members, and then underneath that is technology brokers, and that's where you can go and click on it and see all the stuff that I put up as far as marketing materials and information about selling all the different services. The first service that we have to sell are the ebooks. Ebooks are the easiest because you can just email them or have them downloaded. Also, if we sell 10 or 20 to the same client, just send them one copy and let them make multiple printouts. So it's really cheap for us. And we can make some pretty good money at it. Also, when people start reading them, it's a great way to sell other services like speaking engagements and workshops. So this is my first book that I wrote, Confessions of a Mortgage Insider. This comes in hardback and also as an ebook. And it's a great book for real estate companies, mortgage professionals, anybody in finance, or also actually the public, anybody who's interested in learning more about the mortgage business, and specifically what happened to turn it to garbage the way it did over the last couple of years. This is the next book that I came out with, Master Your Internet Presence. Now this has been a fantastic book, helps people get online, helps them understand it. And in addition, there's a coaching club that's actually based on this book that we can market also. So it's a great book for people trying to figure out all this new social media and the internet and getting organized online. And then for other people who, really just don't even have time to read a book, we have a coaching club that we can also set them up with. This third book, Goal-Based Priority Management, this is a fantastic book for people on goal setting, getting their priorities in line. We don't charge for this one. We actually just give this away to anybody who wants it because it's so important for people to have this information. And I think it'll be a really good start for anybody who's thinking about going into any kind of business to sit down, go through this book, and start using the workbook that goes with it to get your goals set and then really make them priorities that you work on a daily basis. This fourth ebook that we have here is Communications Technologies, Cutting Edge Communication Technologies. And what this does is it talks about technology over the years. It starts off with the brick cell phone, the big huge one, and it goes all the way through the iPhone and then now to the Droid that's out, and explains how all this technology is coming together, and then also how the services of Denny Andrews Consulting can help people in understanding and using all these new technologies. So this is a great book. We also give this one away too because it's fairly short and just really gives a good explanation of the history and the future of technology. Now another service that we have to offer is the Denny Andrews Consulting Financial Network, or the DA Financial Network. And what this is it's a 30 or 40 documents that cover everything that has to do with personal finance. There's a link to it on the website. The link just says Financial Network, and it covers everything. It's $29.95 a month. For that, you get access to the website with all the financial documents you would need to set up a business, to figure out tax write-offs, life insurance, real estate, mortgage, estate planning, you name it, it's there. But you also get an 800 number that you can call 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, and have an entire team of professionals standing by to answer your questions. Most people in those businesses are all commission-based. So you call somebody, you never know how biased they are about the information that they're giving you. Well, in this case, you're getting good information because they're all salaried. Doesn't matter. There's no commission for any of them. So you just get good, straight answers to all your questions. I mean, if somebody makes 1 to 2 calls a month, it's worth the $29.95 that they're spending to have this team at their disposal. Now you can see here, there's the financial hotline where you can call and have financial questions answered in regards to anything, any personal finance questions that you have. But there's also a document here that's a worksheet on where to get started, and it helps you determine your net worth, go through your bills and income and everything, and really figure out what the best starting point is as you're starting to get all of your finances in order. Now this document here are tips to help you minimize your taxes, and then there's also the tax 800 number hotline that you can call and ask questions. Like one of the sections they had was on actually employing your child as an employee, and if they're paid less than $8,000 in a year, you can deduct the $8,000 as employee expenses for a child. So instead of giving them, an allowance that's not deductible, you can actually pay them a salary up to $8,000 a year and deduct that from your taxes. I mean, that right there more than pays for the $29.95 a month that you'd be spending for the entire financial network. Here's a document on how to open up a mutual fund, what to look for, and then of course you can always call the 800 number while you're using these forms and ask any questions that you want, and they'll help you. And there are, like I said, 30, 40, 50 more forms like this to help you with your personal finances that go right along with the 800 number that you have access to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. This is another service that we can sell as a consultant with Denny Andrews Consulting. Now you can see here on the left, here's the covers of a couple books, the beginnings of some PowerPoint presentations. We have literally 40 to 50 hours worth of content on goal setting, priority management, making meetings more efficient, communication skills, elevator speeches, all kinds of business presentations that any company would need to be competitive. And those are other services that we can sell, the speaking engagements and also workshops. This here on my right just shows an example of some of the presentation slides, and then also you can download a PDF workbook that goes with the presentations, and then also some of the handouts so people can see what's really involved when we do a presentation and a workshop and what they're going to get out of it. Now, this here on my right is one of the more popular topics as of late, which is computing in the cloud and the new internet. Everybody's really interested in these topics, and I've got some great content for either a 30-minute, 60-minute, 90-minute, or even a half-day workshop explaining all this new technology, how the internet's changing, and the best ways to take advantage of it. Now, the last item that we have as a service of Denny Andrews Consulting, and you have to qualify to be able to market and sell this, but is resale life insurance. This is a phenomenal financial planning tool for anybody. Basically, it pays double-digit returns from 15 to 20% per year to people on their money, and there is literally no market risk whatsoever. It doesn't matter what happens to interest rates, the stock market, real estate market. It's based on life insurance actuarial tables, which everyone knows has worked really well for the life insurance companies because they're some of the wealthiest companies in the world. And now, just in the last few years, the public's been able to take advantage of the same kind of returns that the life insurance companies are getting on their money. So this is just a great tool. Now you can see here from this little flyer, top secret, want to know what Wells Fargo, Berkshire Hathaway, Goldman Sachs, and Citibank are doing to double their money? Well, they literally are doubling their money every 3, 4, 5 years, getting those double-digit returns, and it's investing in resale life insurance, which we can show our clients how to do and then facilitate them in moving the money into these investments safely and making sure that they have all the documentation so that they can get those returns. And lastly, to my right here is all of my contact information, all the different websites that I have set up, obviously the consulting website, my phone number, my Skype address, my Google Talk address, my Facebook, my Twitter, everything's on here. And this is one of the first things that we'll probably do for you when you come on board with Denny Andrews Consulting is get your internet presence up and going so that, you're practicing what you preach as you're out there helping people with this stuff. You have it all set up. So thanks again for watching this, and I hope you thought it was cool with the video embedded in the PowerPoint. And I'm constantly on the lookout for new technologies to help us, stay on the cutting edge and really, really, take advantage of what's going on. So I'll talk to you very soon, and I think there's somebody else that wants to say goodbye. Oh, here he is. Yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm going to go snack on these people up here. Bye-bye.